Hi gang, just woke up, so I thought I'd serenade you with a song.
Bo Burnham started on YouTube in 2006 under the creative username Bo Burnham and became a so-called internet sensation for his edgy musical comedy videos, often filmed from the comfort of his suburban attic. He's done comedy specials and shows, written screenplays, directed films, and starred in his own MTV series. Not for no reason, Burnham embarked on the beginning and growth of internet and video culture and lived to tell the tale. This video will explore his career, his place in internet and YouTube history, and the magnetic charm of this enigmatic creator which has led him to transcend all creative boundaries. Who of us of the Gen Z millennial generations has not at some point wished to be a YouTube sensation? In the hopes of following in the footsteps of early YouTube icons like Shane Dawson, Smosh, or Fred, numerous youths have endeavored into the equalizing platform of becoming a digital creator, but very few have made out better for themselves following their fame. That very few includes Bo Burnham. Bo Burnham, born in Hamilton, Massachusetts, was 16 when he started uploading musical comedy videos to his YouTube channel. This was in 2006, when YouTube was an anthropomorphic mass of memes, before the term meme even existed, and grainy home videos. Filmed in his attic and posted for the grand audience of his older brother, Burnham's first video, titled My Whole Family, now has a whopping total of 14 million views. His most popular video of the beginning era, I'm Bo Yo, has 34 million views today.
Oh yo, I'm the greatest rapper ever, and whether you think I'm clever or not.
One of those views was me, in 2008, when I was far too young to be watching his clever but painfully edgy rap videos, but some things you just grow into. While Burnham is undoubtedly unique, this experience of virtual reality, or momentary widespread internet relevance, represents the original stages of an avenue for fame that is now familiar. Burnham, born to be an artist, would be one of the few from YouTube to take this opportunity to the moon.
Hey kids, basketball is fun. But you know what isn't? Drugs.
Burnham would wait to graduate from his all-boys Catholic school before the release of his first EP, Bo for Show, in 2008, which featured a mixture of his YouTube songs and other new music.
What's that? My 6-song album entitled Bo for Show is currently available on iTunes, with 3 songs that have never been heard on the internet.
The next year, in 2009, Burnham would release his debut album, Bo Burnham, which also featured a number of classics along with some new music in his typical self-deprecating musical style. In 2010, his career would take a turn with the release of not only another album, but his first comedy special, Words, Words, Words. Famous for his wordplay, this project distinguished what some might consider to be amateurish work from his first foray into a more articulate, choreographed performance. In 2013, Burnham would release his second complete special titled What? Also rife with his signature affinity towards catchy piano music mixed with concentrated misanthropy.
There's things that I don't want to come across in my show that I worry often come across about me, because people don't realize that it's an act up here. I don't want you to ever think that I think I'm better than people, or that I think I know better than people. Anyway, sorry. Okay. This is a song from the perspective of God.
Around this time, Burnham would co-create and star in an MTV show titled Zach Stone is Going to Be Famous. Though the show only lasted 1 season, this hidden gem remains as a time capsule of the sort of innovation Burnham is capable of.
Your eggs are getting cold.
I know, I like them that way.
Based on a fresh out of high school graduate who chooses to pursue stardom instead of higher education. Zach Stone is ripe with self-awareness and entertainment humor, a tone of which would carry on into his more mature projects.
We can't do this.
Do what?
My ex-boyfriend could be watching us
Now,
right
let me
now.
guess, he's a drug dealer from the inner city.
And if he finds out about us, he'll kill you.
I don't care.
After another 3 years, in 2016, Burnham would release his final special of the 2010s, Make Happy. This work felt like a creative project with more confidence and artistic resonance than ever before, and truly opened a dialogue over the relationship between the self, the audience, and the performance that would thematically permeate the rest of his career. During this special, Burnham gives voice to the brutal reality of performance anxiety and self-perception in the face of enthralled watchers. The project ended with uncertainty regarding the nature and time next special due to a struggle with anxiety. While many digital creators will try and fail to make the crossover to the big screen, and others will never get the chance at all, Bo Burnham would successfully shift between writing and directing his comedy specials into the ranks of real cinema, whatever that means, beyond music and specials. Burnham's directorial debut, 8th Grade, is the most honest representation of teenagehood and the raw middle school experience ever put on film. The film stars Elise Fisher in her debut role as our main character Kayla, a young girl in the last week of her 8th grade year. In creating Kayla, Bo Burnham articulated the psyche of young people everywhere, capturing not only a timeless, painfully relatable experience, but crystallizing the present moment as well in all of its meaning, digital glory. This is his first endeavor into writing for someone other than himself, and he received well-deserved acclaim for this project, including a Writers Guild win and the collective agreement that he was snubbed from a writing Oscar nomination. In 2020, 2 years after his directorial debut, Burnham would make an appearance in Emerald Fennell's dark, vengeful comedy Promising Young Woman with Carey Mulligan, which serves as a biting commentary on rape culture. Playing a character seemingly as intelligent and likable as he is, Fennell utilizes his positive image to make a statement about the men we think we know. It seems only natural that Burnham would be enlisted to utilize his reputation and sensitive demeanor to round out this film that is dark, tender, and funny all at the same time. All jokes aside, his casting in this film has had a great effect on the resonance of his character's narrative, and I think that this was the perfect supporting character to truly showcase the charm and talent of Burnham as a naturalistic performer, rather than the theatrical caricature we know and love. Five years after his last special, Make Happy, and amidst a raging global pandemic, Bo Burnham would direct, film, compose, and star in his new special that feels a lot more like a magnum opus titled Inside. In typical Burnham fashion, this performance is a one-man show, but not in the way you might expect. In Inside, Bo Burnham peels himself open to discuss topics like performativity, internet culture, social media, consumerism, and various other contemporary ideas. While Bo Burnham can't help but be hilarious, he displays his aptitude for cultural commentary and ability to articulate the mass generational attitude towards popular ideals. For months of isolated pandemic living, Inside represents our collective neuroses in the fact of the digitally dominated, low-connection society that favors self-image and turns people outward against their own ill. In a much-deserved shower of critical acclaim, Bo Burnham would go on to win multiple Emmys for this project, including Outstanding Music Direction, Outstanding Writing, and Outstanding Directing for a Variety Special. Bo Burnham stands out as a comedic and dramatic figure that redefined the path towards artistic independence. In forging his own image from such a young age, to his successful transition into comedy specials and mainstream films, and eventually his complete reimagining and somber commentary on the state of media and internet as a whole, Burnham remains as an enigmatic and intelligent creator of our current generation with a career that only seems to improve. Fans everywhere can empathize with his humility, but I'm sure most would agree that whatever comes next from Bo is sure to be more innovative than the last.